Adenomyosis, adon for gland, O for combining vowel, my for muscle, and osis for condition of. Adenomyosis is a condition in which glandular tissue exists within and grows into a muscular wall on an organ. Amenorrhea, A for without, men for menstruation, O as a combining vowel, and rhea for to flow through. Amenorrhea is an abnormal absence of menstrual flow. Anorchism, an for without, orchi for testicles, and ism for an abnormal condition. Anorchism is an abnormal condition where an individual with XY chromosomes is born with a penis but without either testicle. Aspermia, A for without, sperm for sperm, and ia for condition of. Aspermia is a condition in which either sperm is not present in the semen or semen is not produced at all. Balanorrhea, balon for glans penis, O for a combining vowel, and rhea for to flow through. Balanorrhea is a discharge from the glans penis. Colpitis, colp for vagina, and itis for inflammation of. Colpitis is the inflammation of the vagina. Colporrhaphy, colp for vagina, O for a combining vowel, and rhaphy for suturing. Colporrhaphy is the repair of a rupture of the vagina by suturing the edges of the tear. Cryptorchidism, crypt for hidden, orchid for testicle, and ism for condition of. Cryptorchidism is an abnormal condition where one or both of the testes fail to descend into the scrotum. Coldocentesis, cold for cul-de-sac, O as a combining vowel, and centesis, a surgical puncture to aspirate fluid. Coldocentesis is a surgical aspiration of fluid through a transvaginal puncture of the cul-de-sac. Dysmenorrhea, dys for difficult, men for menstruation, O for a combining vowel, and rhea for to flow through. Dysmenorrhea is the occurrence of painful cramps during menstruation. Dyspareunia, dys for difficult, and pareunia for intercourse. Dyspareunia is the occurrence of pain during sexual intercourse. Endocervicitis, endo for within, cervic for cervix, and itis for inflammation of. Endocervicitis is an abnormal condition of inflammation of the epithelium and the glands of the uterine cervix. Endometriosis, endo for within, metri for uterus, and osis for condition of. Endometriosis is an abnormal condition where the tissue similar to uterine tissue grows in other areas of the body, which can cause swelling and inflammation. Epididymectomy, epididym for epididymis, and ectomy for surgical removal. Epididydectomy is the surgical removal of the epididymis. Episiorophy, episi for vulva, O for a combining vowel, and rhaphy for suture. Episiorophy is the surgical suturing or repair of the lacerated vulva or episiotomy. Gynopathic, gyn for female, O as a combining vowel, and pathic for disease. Gynopathic is a disease that affects women. Hydrosalpinx, hyder for water, O is a combining vowel, and salpinx for fallopian tube. Hydrosalpinx is an accumulation of fluid within the fallopian tubes. Hymenectomy, hymen for hymen, and ectomy for surgical removal. A hymenectomy is a surgical removal of the hymen. Hysterectasia, hyster for uterus, and atresia for atresia. Hysterectasia is an abnormal condition of an atresia within the uterine cavity. Hysteropexy, hyster for uterus, O as a combining vowel, and pexy for surgical fixation. A hysteroxapy is the surgical fixation of a displaced uterus. Hysterosalpingogram, hyster for uterus, O as a combining vowel, salping for fallopian tube, O again for another combining vowel, and gram for a recording. A hysterosalpingogram is an X-ray of the uterus and fallopian tubes. Hysteroscopy. Hyster for uterus, O for a combining vowel, scopy for visual examination. Hysteroscopy is the process of visually examining the uterus. Mammography. Mam for breast, O for combining vowel, and graphy for recording of an X-ray. Mammography is the process of taking X-rays of the breast. Mastalgia. Mast for breast and algia for pain. Mastalgia is a condition of painful breasts. Mastoptosis. Mast for breast, O for a combining vowel, ptosis for sagging. Mastoptosis is a condition of pendulous or sagging breasts. Menarche. Men for menstruation, arche for beginning. Menarche is an establishment of a menstrual function, or the first menstruation. Menometroragia. Men for menstruation, O for a combining vowel, metra for uterus, O again for another combining vowel, and raja for excessive flow. Menometroragia is an excessive and prolonged uterine bleeding during or between menstrual periods. Myometritis. My for muscle, O for combining vowel, metra for uterus, and itis for inflammation of. Myometritis is inflammation of the muscular wall of the uterus. Oligospermia. Olig for few or scanty, O for combining vowel, sperm for sperm, and ia for condition of. Oligospermia is an abnormal condition of scanty sperm in the semen. Oophorectomy. Oophor for ovary and ectomy for surgical removal. An oophorectomy is a surgical removal of either one or both ovaries. Orchidopexy. Orchid for testicle, O as a combining vowel, and pexy for surgical fixation. An orchidopexy is the surgical treatment of an undescended testicle by freeing it and implanting it into the scrotum. Orchiotomy. Orchi for testicle, O as a combining vowel, and tomy to cut. Orchiotomy is an incision into the testicle. Perimetritis. Peri for around, metra for uterus, and itis for inflammation of. Perimetritis is the inflammation of the perimetrial lining of the uterus. Phimosis. Phym for muzzle and osis for condition of. Phimosis is a tightening of the foreskin of a penis that may close the opening of the penis. Priapism. Priap for Priapus, which is an ancient Greek god of manhood, and ism for condition of. Priapism is a condition of persistent and painful penile erection. Prostatolith. Prostat for prostate, O for combining vowel, and lith for stone or calculus. Prostatolith is a condition of calculus in the prostate. Prostatorrhea. Prostat for prostate, O for combining vowel, and rhea to flow through. Prostatorrhea is a discharge from the prostate. Pyosalpinx. Pi for pus, O for combining vowel, and salpinx for fallopian tube. Pyosalpinx is an accumulation of pus in the fallopian tube. Salpingocele. Salping for fallopian tube, O as a combining vowel, and seal for protrusion. Salpingocele is a hernial protrusion of the fallopian tube. Salpingo-orophorectomy. Salpingo for fallopian tube, orif for ovary, and ectomy for surgical removal. A salpingo-orophorectomy is the surgical removal of both a fallopian tube and an ovary. Sonohysterography. Sono for sound, hyster for uterus, O for combining vowel, and graphy for recording. Sonohysterography is the injection of fluid into the uterus to enhance the ultrasonic imaging. Spermatocele. Spermat for sperm, O as a combining vowel, and cele for protrusion. A spermatocele is a cyst of the epididymis containing sperm. Spermatolysis. Spermat for sperm, O as a combining vowel, and lysis for destruction of. Spermatolysis is the destruction and dissolution of sperm. Vasectomy, vas for vas deferens and ectomy for surgical removal. A vasectomy is the surgical interruption of the vas deferens through cutting, tying, or cauterization. Vesicovaginal fistula, vesic for urinary bladder, O as a combining vowel, vagin for vagina, and ale for pertaining to. Also, fistula is kind of like a pipe or a connection between two things. So a vesicovaginal fistula is pertaining to an abnormal connection between the bladder and the vagina.